My man, how are you doing, Emilio? How you look, man? Your hair is hot.
I'm still impressed by that intro. I mean, I'm like in love with that. I don't know if that means. I mean, I'm not trying to be vain and say that I'm in love with myself, but he knocked it out of the box with that intro. That screams. Doesn't that scream Philly?
I love. Yeah, I love it.
It slaps you right in the neck, doesn't it?
Ooh, I do it. Ooh, can I do it for the camera? Ooh,
Yeah.
I did it, man. That was awesome. I'm super. Thanks for joining me every single week. I really looking forward to talking to you tonight. Definitely want to talk about a couple things. I know you have a couple things on your mind, and the great thing is we haven't discussed anything yet. So, God, let's see how this works out. This should be a lot of fun. You got Maurizio DeSandro?
That's my boy. That's my boy right there, man. Tuning in. Well, so that's a real paisan right there.
I like to say paisan. This is so cool.
See him? That's a guy I break bread with, and when I got a problem, I go pick him up, and we do business.
I like that. I know what that. You know what? I know what that means now. When you do business, you ask me what doing business means.
So I'll tell you what doing business means.
I know what. Now you ask me what doing business is.
Well, tell him what I told you doing business is.
All right, you're gonna. You know what? You're a better story.
This is the 2022 version of Emilio's doing. Now, back in the day, doing business was a different thing.
No, you know what?
Doing business has to do with food.
Time out, Emilio. You're such a good Carol Paul. Look at that, man. Carol Paul. Hello. Renee. I mean, we just have so many people checking in. We're going to talk eventually. I like to say hi to our viewers because they're awesome. And I love that they share some compassion and kindness with us. So, Emilio, tell us the answer. I'm going to have you answer that question because you're actually a much better storyteller to me. And I'm going to step aside. What is doing the business here?
This is what we do, right? So we go out to eat, and we love to eat. We're slobs. We get in there, and we have to get we got to get in there, and we got to get the most obnoxious things on the menus. And sometimes, I'll say I'm getting the chicken parm, and you'll say I was thinking a cheesesteak, and I really at heart want a cheesesteak, and you wanted the chicken parm, but you think you're going to switch it up. So you turn around and you say, how about we do a little business, right? And that means I get half of your shit, you get half of my shit. We're doing business. We whack it up.
And whack it up. It means something different here as well, right?
It's 2022. I'm a 45-year-old, father and husband and stuff. So whacking people up and doing business isn't the same as when I was 22.
I love it. As I said, Emilio, you're a much better storyteller. And that's what doing. And we did some business. I love it. By the way,
business.
I want to keep it real. My wife and I'm going to keep it real. We went Friday night I met your beautiful wife, Jen. Awesome. We had a great time at the Relic on State. That was our first show. Love supporting that business. And I love meeting your wife. And let me tell you, Emilio Jr., your son, he's a cool kid. Just saying.
Yeah. No, he's definitely cool. Like he's an old soul. And you picked up on that right away. You actually felt that. I know everybody loves their kids as they should. And, everybody thinks that they're smart and they're great and all that happy horse shit. And look, my kid could be a pain in the ass. They all can. But he's a little different. You know what I mean? He's definitely got a good soul and a good heart. And my wife has a lot to do with that. She spent a lot of time with him, and she's with him a lot. And she's really plays a big part in the reason that he is who he is.
No, I was super impressed. I even offered babysitting services. What's up, Double D? Emilio, yeah. He's saying hi to you, Double D. See, man, people like you, man. You're a big fan. Double D. You know what? If you're still watching here, give the guy props on his hair, right? Because Double D and I always went back and forth on hair. I mean, it's pretty good here, May. But I have to be honest with you, Emilio. I'm a little intimidated with you being on the screen. All right, whatever. I'll have to just work through this.
You like this? You like this unicorn?
You know what? I'm a kind guy, so I'm gonna compliment you on your hair and just
Listen,
say,
as you get older, right? You don't have too many choices of hairstyles, right? So it's like part of you wants to relive your youth and think that you could do the same shit that you did when you were going out to the clubs and stuff, right? So it's like you try to, give the messy look, or you go to the side and you spike it up. But at the end of the day, we're hanging on for dear life to our youth. We're not getting any younger. So, I hope people don't, look at me or you and they say, look at these two, old guys trying to be, try to think that they're slick or think that they're in style when we're not,
Why do you make me laugh too much? I mean,
because that's what it is. I mean, look, when we were younger, right, and you would go out, right, you'd always see that one guy in there. He's like 57 years old, and he's got like, he probably got divorced. He's got like the 32-year-old girlfriend. He's wearing, the printed button-up shirt with the sleeves that fold up, and they got the print on them. He's got his hair all done up and shit. And you're looking at this guy like, look at this idiot. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
Fair enough.
We feel young and we feel like we can fit in, but we really need to stick within our circle. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I want to put you on the spot because I like to do that. Give me a review on Relic on State on Friday night.
So, as I'm responding to our viewers.
Absolutely. And while you do that, because we're a team, I'm going to juggle. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to juggle while you do that. All right? Hold on.
So, look, we started out with, we wanted to plan, this dinner, and it had nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It was nice to get together for the Valentine's Day weekend because I'm not a fan of set menus. I've been porked a lot with the set menu. You go out, you can go to the best restaurant, in the world, and they put, a few things on there, a surf and turf, a chicken dish, a fish dish, a couple appetizers, and you go there and it's like, you're sitting at a wedding waiting for your meal to come out, and it's just never, it's never meets the expectations and the quality of a regular menu. So when we got there, I figured we were going to book on Saturday, and I said, no way in hell we're going to get a set menu. I say, do it for Friday, right? We do it for Friday, figuring we're not going to get a set menu. Boom, we walk in. What do we get?
A set menu.
A set menu. Okay. So at the end of the night, I walk straight over to the owner, pulled him aside, and I say, look, there's, I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. Look, I'm a patron of the restaurant. I come in here. I enjoy it. I was like, but you somehow, some way found a way to nail the set menu. All right. What are you doing? Coughing a lung up over there?
And I'm doing mute too. I had the mute going and everything. Not that I was.
Let people, you know what I mean? It's all right. You get the iron lung and shit.
Let me continue. I'm back.
So he nailed it, and I give credit where credit's due. I walked up to him and I pulled him aside and I say, look, you nailed it. Like there's no, like, if it, me. I mean, obviously everybody knows me by now. If it's shit, it's shit. I'm going to tell you. And it wasn't. And he nailed it. They had everything on the look. Everybody had something. Actually, our wives had the same thing. Me and you had the same thing. And nobody complained. Everything was fantastic. The apps were off the charts. The drinks were off the charts. And the atmosphere was great. We were in and out, award-winning service. And, I felt like they nailed the set menu, which is, for that many people being in a restaurant and that many seatings, is not easy to do. So Relic is still high on the charts, man. They're really high on the charts. And, people give me constructive criticism all the time. And they give me a lot of motivation. They tell me, keep doing what I'm doing. Don't stop. Build your brand. Don't worry about what anybody says. You got more love than hate coming from it, and we enjoy it. And that's a place that every time you go there, it's, the owners are out there. They're out there greeting people. They're serving, and, they're talking. And in this day and age, people want that intimacy, right? They always want to feel like they know that's their spot. They know the people there. They know that's their server. That's the owner's name by first name. They feel so comfortable.
Hold on. Shout out Sarah, my server.
Yeah, Sarah. Every time we go there, we get Sarah. She's fantastic. And I wish I had a younger cousin. And we talked about this. I mean, she's single too. I wish I had a younger cousin, man. They're all married. Unless I'm missing one, I'd hook Sarah up into the Dicicco family with no problem. You know what I mean? She's a sweetheart. She works her ass off.
She really does. Oh my God.
But
Mario, Uncle Mario, hold on.
Uncle Mario,
accept my friend request. Uncle Mario,
Yeah.
No shovels. All right, go back.
So yeah, they nailed it. Look, I don't want to spend too much time. Everybody knows we love Relic. Everybody in the area loves Relic. I mean, they have a strong proponent of supporters, and it's the secrets out of the bag. There's so many good restaurants in Newtown. They're all different. They all do a fantastic job. I don't really have anything bad to say about any of them. We can run the gamut here. We can talk about La Stalla. We could talk about Rocco's. We could do it all. I mean, there's anything in between. So we had a great time Friday night. That's what we do. We have a great time. You came back to my house. We bought ice cream at 7-Eleven. I made espressos. Chad was on a mint chocolate chip kick, so we had to stop at and that I paid the price for that 2:00 in the morning. I was hanging on to the bars in my bathroom.
Wait! I have to chime in here. This guy ate ice cream at 2:00 in the morning.
No. Well, I ate it at like 11 o'clock at night after it half melted because Chad bought it at 9 o'clock and decided he wanted it at 11. And then 2:00 in the morning,
that's when you were paying for the.
I was running from one end of my room to the other end of the room. Right.
Do not fall for Chad shenanigans. He will eat ice cream 365 days a year. Okay.
I am an ice cream out of hand. I am
bad.
Out of hand. Love Duff's rooting you on. John Duffin is rooting you on, by the way. Just want to let you know, Emilio. And this is great.
Don't fall for the ice cream trick. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he let the shit half melt on my countertop. Like we got in my house at 9:30, and at 11 o'clock, he's like, "What do you think? You want some ice cream?" So when I opened it, it was just like milk with chocolate.
All right, let me say something here. Back in the day, there was always that one person that always had all the lighters at the end of the night at the party, right? The lighters.
That's me.
I was the guy that went right into the freezer and took home the goddamn ice cream. All right. Anyway,
I love
ice cream was removed.
I love ice cream.
I took ice cream away from homes.
Renee, coffee ice cream is the best.
Really
so I'm going to tell you how coffee ice cream really works. So if I make an espresso for you, drink the espresso. With the residue of the espresso in the little espresso cup, you take the coffee ice cream, you put a little scoop in there with a little espresso spoon, you eat it, and you get the flavor of the espresso and the coffee ice cream. It'll knock you out of the box.
I'll be over at 10:30. That's fine tonight. Let me just say something to you. So I've been really thinking. Yeah, that's true. I've been thinking a lot over the last couple of days. First of all, about bringing you on and the show and the direction. So here, let me feel me out here, right? Hear me out here. Feel me out. Hear me out. Here's what we're going to say. I think the whole show is about kindness, but it's about. And then last week we had a guest. We had Bill Rossell, and we actually, for the first time, we brought in the wrestling, and once again, like more of something that wasn't such a, let's call it what it is, like a disease, right? Which was kind of neat. It was a different kind of way of giving back. And then I'm thinking, you know what, Emilio? You and I are all about spreading this kindness, and we like to be kind to each other and be kind to others. So I really feel that you and I working together and really just talking, and part of it is just asking questions, having fun, being off cuff, entertaining our guests, entertaining our viewers. I think that's a kind spirit. What do you think of that? I think we can start to essentially.
Listen, I told you tonight, we weren't going to have a guest, and we were going to shoot the shit, and we were going to make it interesting, and we're just going to go off topic, improv. And I told you that I'm going to be the passive aggressive, be kind guy tonight. Awesome. And what that means is that, I just think that people need to understand, like we're not Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on doors, trying to like spread the word of God or some shit. You understand? Like we're basically like this Philly market, man. Like people are so hardcore. Like it's just unbelievable. Like anything, like who cares? Like you don't have to, we come on here. You don't have to donate or sponsor a charity per se. It could be anything. Like if somebody comes on here and like their kids are, in a cheer competition or some shit, and you want to, get the word out, and you want to have people pay attention, or you want to sell some candy or girl, this is what the platform's for. Like if you have a business or you sell a product, here's what it is. We're giving you free networking. And it's like, I want people to understand that's what we're trying to do here. And I said it from the first show when I was a guest on the show. Look, I'm a realtor. I want everybody to be shocked.
Are you?
But At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's realtors all over your Facebook feeds and everywhere you turn, right? I'm not looking for you to use Emilio the Philly Italian Realtor. You know what I mean? Like, that's your choice. You know what I mean? Your body, your choice. Your mind, your realtor. You know, you do what you got to do. So the whole point is the network.
I might be biased, Emilio, but I have to say you are a rock star. You should be. You should actually have a guitar right now. But continue.
The problem is that I'm trying. Like I said, if you have a business or you have a product, it's like getting redundant. Or you have a message, and you come on here, we'll promote it. We'll try it. Like I want people that have restaurants and sandwich shops and pastry shops and different things to let's highlight them. I want to eat some of the food on here. I want to talk about it. Like. I want people that provide services, whatever it is. If you're an insurance agent, if you own a car dealership, I don't care what you do. If you put tires on tractor trailers, come on here, explain it to us. And if you're, if you're going to give back to your community, or you have a charity, or you have a certain organization you want to, it could be your own school districts. I really don't. You don't care. We just want to get this message across and get people to catch on, to watch it. And to pay attention to what's going on here. Like, we're not trying to make people like you have to go out and be kinder today. You have to do this. Listen, I get pissed off every single minute of the day. I'm pissed off right now. How about that?
But you know what?
But I'm kind-hearted. If somebody needs something, or, I could do something for somebody, I'm always there. But listen, I got my own, reservations about what happens in my, my daily routine. Like, not every day is, yeah, John, we're definitely going to the 4th Street Deli next week. We got that penciled in for a Wednesday or a Friday.
My ass is coming in the trunk.
Well, that's, you never been there, so, which is unprecedented.
I've been there. I've been there. I never had the pastrami.
Oh, okay, good. So
we had the whole pastrami corned beef discussion, and I said, "You tell me how good the pastrami is." And
like, am I being?
What is this all about? Read this.
Now, hold on. Now, see this guy. Look, see this guy right
here. What the hell?
Now, look. Now, here you go. Right, this guy Andre. Right, I know him, his father. I know the whole family. Now, we're in the car business, like I said, for years. Right. This guy is like, not only he's the man, right? He's cool. He's a car guy. He's like, they're like professional detailers. Like, and when I say detailers, you're talking about color corrections. You're talking about wet sanding, compounding a car, polishing a car, full interior details, to where the rugs are steamed and shampooed, everything, all the leather treated. I mean, this guy had a tremendous, humongous shop off of Roosevelt Boulevard. It was part of a new car dealership, and he did all of Dicicco Auto Sales detailing, and I think he did every car dealership in Northeast Philadelphia. And now he, I mean, for certain clients, I mean, I'm sure I could put a pretty good word out there. He'll come to the house now that the weather's getting done, and he'll do it right at your house. And he's the only guy I would trust with my Porsches. When I had him, my Turbo S's, I know he does some high-end cars. I don't want to speak for him, but I've seen some Bentleys, I've seen some Ferraris, and I'm sure he's probably had his hands in a lot of different things. But yeah, I mean, let's, put your name back up there, Andre, and put a phone number. And Jason, let's blast that across the board, and let's give him a shout out. I mean, this is what I'm saying. See, he started it. The guy, like, come on, man.
I love it.
There it is. New look detailing. It's the best in the business.
Man. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, is it Andres Dubinsky?
That's right.
Andres Dubinsky, you're the man. Shout out to you. You're awesome. And a friend of Emilio is a friend of mine. That's simple. All right.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like today, for instance, right?
All right.
So I go out to lunch, right? And I go to my cousin's.
That's wait, hold on. That's a surprise. You went out to lunch?
Right. So what I don't get to do too much is like to sit down and go out to lunch because I'm busy.
Well, continue.
I go meet my boy Mike Berardi, and I got my cousin Dave with me, and we go to Gino's on Frankford Avenue. It's my cousin's restaurant, Michael's first cousin's restaurant, and they have a pizza place that has the restaurant there. And one of our good friends comes in, and they start talking, and they're like, yeah, so and so got divorced, and they're going to sell their house, and they had this other guy come over, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I wanted to tell him, like, dude, I buy all my products for building off of you. Every person you needed, every sub you needed for down the shore, for the people I used to build the houses in Margate, I gave to you, right? I've given you so many things, knowledge, personnel, people, subs, and business, and you're telling me you let your sister-in-law call another realtor on the phone? Like, come on, dude. Like that shit, that pisses me off. Like pay attention, man. So that next time when you want to get your sheetrock done or you want to get your floors put in down the shore, I'm going to call my subs up, right? And I'm going to tell them tack 2,500 onto that for me.
That we call that a tax, right?
But I don't do it. I don't do it. I'm constantly giving people handouts and freebies and knowledge and shit, right? Thinking it's going to reciprocate. And guess what? Today I got slapped in the teeth with that. Like I was sitting there looking at him like I wanted to take the fork and poke him in the neck with it. Now I'm trying to be kind, but at the end of the day, like, come on, man.
Like
we got to keep this shit in the family. We got a network. Keep this all in one circle.
And you're really, by the way, can I see those teeth real quick? Let me see them.
For what?
I want to see those teeth. Dude, for a guy that played hockey, man, that's amazing.
Well, a couple of them were crooked. And
no, like I'm being serious, dude. You're a badass. All right.
But listen, I don't want to rant and go off the tables, but am I right or am I wrong?
Hold on, I love when you rant.
But am I right or am I wrong?
No, I mean,
like, okay, so
I want to tell you that. So it's not a right or a wrong. Let me tell you something. I always say
no common sense. I'll tell you that.
It's no common sense. But here's the thing, and I mean this sincerely. You're really good at what you do. That person, you guys are great. He knows what you do, right? You've done business. Basically,
literally.
Did you?
Yeah, he knows. Oh, he knows what I do.
Just real curious because we keep it real because I'm just going to ask you. Look, so who did he end up going with? You don't have to give me a name. The person he went with. Do you know that person?
No, it's neither here nor there.
Right.
It's not about that because if it was somebody that I knew, right, at least it would be somebody that I in the circle.
Now I'm getting a little angry.
And I would say, okay, at least you know what I mean. It's you got this person or that person. You know what I mean. At least we're in the.
I'm going to ask you, what the hell do you think he was thinking? I'm being serious. What the hell was he thinking?
I don't know. I don't know what people think. I don't know what. But this is the problem.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for the spiritual. Your mom's spiritual help. The Malakia. Give me the thing. He was amazing with the.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I get crazy. It's the coffee.
The Terra family is a fantastic family, and I'm going to tell you right now, if somehow, some way, you're ever blessed to be at that dinner table, you're going to need a paratransit to come pick you up and take you to your house because you're not going to be able to move after they stuff you full of every homemade Italian delicacy that you could ever have in your whole entire life.
Susan, I need an invitation. Is that too much to ask? Because I heard it's a really special place. I need a cleansing, apparently. So yeah, that is really crazy.
So,
but you know what?
That's the kind of stuff that it's like. But I'm trying to get this message across to people. Even when I do the videos and when I say things or whatever, you have a free platform. Like Facebook has an algorithm and they cap me. They cap me at like 500, 600 views. If I go live on my page, I'll get 1,000, 1,100 views. And then after that, they got all this like bullshit they want you to go through or the boost. And then they come up as advertisements, like sponsored advertisements. So if it comes up as a sponsored advertisement, you click on me doing a video of no, I don't get Botox, and you see me taking a shit and I'm in the shower brushing my teeth. People are going to be like, "What is this? What is he sponsoring? What is this?" So yeah, Facebook sucks. I'm going to move it to TikTok. I'll tell you because they pay the most monetizing. They're very creative with their editing and different things. They own all the rights to the music, so you could put the music like. I did that live video when we were making the sausage with my family and stuff a couple weeks ago, and I had an Italian song playing in the background from 1947. Facebook shut the feed off and said I was copyright infringement.
My gosh, yes, absolutely.
This guy was a one-hit wonder in 1947.
Wait, we've had two appearances. We've had two appearances from Jason. This is like an epic night. Jason's coming on. I love when Jason comes on. It's so exciting. Jason,
they shut my shit down. I'm in the middle of making the sausage and the super sauce and shit, and all of a sudden I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like I look over and the screen's the phone's blank. I look on there and it says you're in violation. And now I'm even though I can comment and post, I'm banned. Or no, they're going to put my posts and videos lower in the feed after for having a copyright infringement. I told you it's another 14.
Right, I got this. Hear me out, Emilio. Hear me out. You're heated up. You told me you're coming in hot and heavy, possibly. I got it. You warned me. So let me say something to you. I hear you, and you're making perfect sense. This is the takeaway. You ready? This is good. I'm gonna just go somewhere with this. So, Facebook is not following the kind cause here because you are funny. You put smiles on people's faces. You know how to make fun of yourself. You have freaking good hair. And you know what I'm going to say? By them taking away your free speech, which is awesome, you know what they're doing? They're not being kind, and they are pissing me off. End the rant. So that's it. That's the way I feel about it, because you just have to look at it as the way you're acting is saying, you know what? I need to get the message out there. So maybe I just have to, maybe a platform change.
Listen,
anyway,
we can sit here and we can go 7 ways of Sunday with it. So it's like in every corner of this country, right? There's different.
Let me heat it up.
There's different ways. Like, people live their lives in different ways. Like people in New Orleans live different than people in the Bronx or in Philly or in Newark, and people in, you know, Chicago and, you know, or Ogden, Illinois, or, you know, Mississippi live different. So they don't, like, that's the way we talk here. Like, if you see me and Loretta, we're business partners. We're on the same team.
Read that from John. That's big. Read that. I got to have you read that. John, I was literally going to ask for you to come in and save the day, because John is like so kind. And when I get heated up, he brings me, he's like he's a really good friend. Read that.
Hold on. So there's a couple different speeds of me. Okay.
I like that.
There is the speed where if I'm not emotionally involved in the aggravation or conversation, where I'm just like, forget about it. What do you care? Let it go, blah, blah, blah. Then there is the passive aggressive way where I can explain myself, make the stand and explain myself in a way where you understand I'm making a point, but with my tone of voice that I'm being stern about it. And then there's the 0 to 60 to where you insulted me or you insulted somebody in my family or one of my friends, and I'm going to snap out. And if you don't get away from me, I'm going to grab you by the throat and strangle you. So, you know, I'm learning with the be kind, because I do a lot of kind stuff and I feel like I got a great heart. And, you know, I don't feel bad for some of the things I do. And when I do make a mistake, I apologize. And guess what? If you take my apology and we keep it moving, that's great. And if I apologize and you don't take it, at least I could sleep better at nighttime. I did what I had to do, and it's on you. You hold grudges. You need to go, you know, say a confession, a couple Hail Marys.
Emilio, this show is like therapy for me as well, by the way. Like, I literally feel like this is like a therapeutic session with you.
Well, listen, you know, a lot of things happen, you know, in my daily life, and I am not scared to talk about them. And I'm not, you know, I can make fun of myself at my, and you know, and we can laugh at my own expense, and I don't have any problems, or I'm not embarrassed to tell the stories. This real life shit. It's authentic. That's what we do. It's what life's all about. Like, you should never have to lie about your life, whether it's good or bad. You know, if things go wrong, you know, then they go wrong. You know, you talk about it. You know, you don't always have to keep up with the Joneses and things like that. You know, like, sometimes you're not always busy, and sometimes your business is not always great, and sometimes you're not always feeling awesome. You know, sometimes shit's not good at the house with, you know, your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband. You know, shit. This is the world we live in, man. This is the word. Yeah, Eric, he's right. That's Eric Sanders trying to get his ass on the show.
Eric,
I need to bring some dog treats and shit. He's doing videos now, and he's getting a lot of views.
Absolutely. And Eric, the dogs love you with your treats, by the way. I mean,
dude,
rumor has it the humans are eating his treats are so damn good. Is it true?
My boys, listen, my boys, you know what I mean? Whether we loved each other our whole lives or we loved each other half of our lives, these guys are all, it's the truth. They're all somebodies. You know what I mean? Like, they're all somebodies. Like, Eric Sanders he flat out came up with his own creation and put his mind to it. Didn't ask anybody what they thought about it.
What creation did he come up with?
Sammy and Mika's, or Mika and Sammy's, I'm sorry. He has these organic dog treats, man, that he puts all this love into, and they're in like Whole Foods and they're online. Like, he really should go on Shark Tank is where he should go.
Wow.
Just make sure you don't forget me and shit. It's a big deal what he does. Like, this is a Bustleton kid, man. This is Washington High School.
Eric.
You know, this is a dude. And guess what? You know what I mean? He's a great dad. He's a great dad. He's a great husband. He's a great businessman. He's a great friend. And he'll still kick your ass. I love it.
Emilio, you're bringing the heat.
Oh!
All right, we're live. Hey, everybody. This is Eric from Mika and Sammy's. I got a lot of inquiries about our monthly subscription pack that we did the videos for yesterday. And the monthly subscription pack, it's going to be a different pack every month, a lot of different chews, some awesome treats. It's not out yet, but it should be out. I'm hoping in about a month or so. Super excited about it. We're just putting some finishing touches on it. And yeah, hopefully it should be out soon. But today we've been getting a lot of inquiries about long-lasting chews. And here at Mika and Sammy's, we absolutely love bully sticks. They are 100% all natural, no additives, no preservatives. They're only one ingredient. They are high in protein. They're super low in fat. And they're great for dogs' dental health. And they're a great alternative to rawhide because they're 100% fully digestible. So here at Mika and Sammy's, we have a lot of different bully sticks. So the ones that I wanted to talk to you about today were our newest bully stick, and that is an American source. Right here, it's Pennsylvania Dutch cattle sourced U.S. beef. So it's a lot thicker than a normal bully stick. So this is a regular standard bully stick. The weight ranges anywhere from like 38 to 55 grams. Okay. So our monster bully sticks they're 10 to 12 inch. Okay. And they range, average weight is about 120 grams. They go as high as about 200 grams. So they are super dense, super heavy. So just putting them next to each other, I mean, you could see it's a huge difference.
Very cool. Yo, that's really cool. In fact, I would love to.
So listen. So let me
All right,
not to interrupt you, right?
All right. Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't want to hear what you have to say. Just listen to what I got to say. Right?
I think that's fair. Let's do it.
Everybody, listen to me. Come closer. Come closer. I have something in this box.
I want pasta fagioli. Oh, continue.
So listen. Here's a dude, right? Now, would you ever in a million years with that product, with what he's pushing, right, ever think that he'd be from Bustleton? That's a product that comes out of California. That's a product that comes out of Seattle, Washington, right? Because that's where you get a lot of activists and different people that go after rescues and pets and different things like that. And it's coming from Bustleton. Like, I'm telling you, there's a lot. The alumni.
Can we go on location and do that one time?
Yes, we can go on location.
I want to go on location.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, how are people, even if the people are too busy in their restaurants or at their, wherever they're at, whatever they're doing, if they're too busy to watch the show because they're serving other people, how are their friends, family, or clients not watching us saying, hey, inboxing us, say, I'd like to get my cousin's blah, blah, blah on here and, give us some product to do what we have to do. And it's like, what's it got to, like, what do I got to do to get people to catch on to this? Like, that's why I didn't want to have a guest on tonight. I wanted to come on and rant and rave, you know what I mean? And get the feedback from everybody to wake up. Let's get it going over here.
Well, you know what? While you're ranting and raving, and I'm loving the energy, I'm loving the passion, I'm loving the realness, I'm loving the authenticity. Jason, I just want to, me, I am the Be Kind guy, right? Look at my name, the Be Kind guy. So I got to bring some kind of kind message just to bounce us out a little bit. So we're gonna literally go. What is it when you go completely around? Is that like a 360 or a 180? I get so confused. You know how that works? I get so confused if it's the 180 or the 360. If I want to go completely somewhere else, where are we going? 360 or 180? Help out somebody. Jason, Emilio?
It's a 180.
All right. Thank you. My co-host lost it there, so we're good. So let's take a 180 here and bring up this special message of kindness. But no, really, I love your message tonight so far, Emilio. That's super cool.
I told you I'm going to be the passive-aggressive Be Kind guy tonight.
No, it's cool. And before you bring this up, Jason, I just want to let everybody know that Emilio, the Philly Italian realtor, has officially forced me into opening up a TikTok account, and I'm honored and I'm happy to say that I do have TikTok. Chad Naxon. I don't have any videos yet, but that's going down this week. In fact, maybe next week. Just next week, I'll put a TikTok video that I'll do next week. So
I'm the Philly Italian realtor on TikTok. I didn't put Emilio on there.
Oh, okay. The Philly Italian realtor on TikTok. Thank you.
What I've been doing is I've launched this new TikTok channel where I'm going to the showings and I'm doing rate it or hate it. I'm basically going in these houses, and I'm going through some of the nightmares and I'm going through some of the nice stuff. I got the clients there. If they want to be on camera, they agree to it. They'd say rate it or hate it. I had one tonight. I had a showing tonight. And I had an agent, staring at me. I had a half an hour appointment and I had at 15 minutes into it, I had another agent standing outside looking in the door, like looking at me like, am I done yet? He looked like a seagull on the beach, like trying to steal a French fry. I'm like, I opened the door. I'm like, what do you want? He's like, I got, I have 6:30. I'm like, no, you don't. Look right here. I got the half hour penciled in. You're over here breaking my stones. Now you want to come inside and get warm? Come on inside, but don't look at me like a puppy dog. I'm like a cat that needs milk outside. Anyway, go ahead, Chad.
No, see, look, John, John, there's always a method to something here. There's a method to this madness. Do me a favor, Jason, bring up that video, please. Work with me.
Am I bringing up the TikTok video or am I doing the Aldo's restaurant?
No, the TikTok video. I want my special message first. Yeah, no problem. Let's do.
Oh, you did a TikTok?
Yeah, no. This is a TikTok video, not by me. Next week, I'm gonna show a TikTok video. Now that I have an account, I got to start making them. Right? It's obvious. So next week we'll do a video with me. Is that cool, Emilio? Yeah. You gave me a lesson. No,
I'll help you do it so it comes out good. We don't need no cheesy content and shit. We got to do it right.
Okay, I'm in. All right, so whenever Jason's ready, just bring that up because I just want to go 180 on this one and just bring a message, and then I'm going to talk about one of my favorite restaurants in the area that I want to brag about, and then you know what, we'll have a little more chatting, and then we'll bang it out. All right, here we go. Just listen. This is cool. Just listen to it. Just kind of hold on. Serenity now.
If you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If someone's being ignored, find a way to include them. If someone has been knocked down, lift them up. Always remind people of their worth. Be who you needed when you were going through hard times. Just one small act of kindness could mean the world to someone. Always be kind.
Thank you.
You see someone falling behind.
Thank you.
Walk beside them.
All right, that's our little message there. I just wanted to throw a little serenity now. Serenity now. That's once again, tonight's really it's about being real. And Emilio, I kind of just like the way you just went in there and you just brought it, and that's what makes this real. And that message is very, there's just so many ways of looking at things, and it's easy to get angry. It's easy. What's up, Anthony? Look at your brother, man. He's loving you. He's Dicicco Brothers sells. Love it. Carol Paul. You know Carol Paul? I know.
I know Carol Paul. If you want to get a microblader, you're going to get your ass waxed. She'll do it for you.
You know what? Be kind to yourself and get your ass waxed. There you go. That follows, right? And she's the best at it.
No, she's very talented.
Microblading is a serious thing, by the way.
Again, you know what I mean? You're talking about she does lashes. She does microblading. She does all that stuff. She's very talented. She's good at what she does. People love her. And she's really positive, and she's been through a lot of stuff. She's a clear-cut example of somebody who's been through the ringer and wakes up every day and tries to instill a positive message into everybody's life that she talks to. And, she constantly is making sure that my energy is up and I'm positive. And she's a great friend. She's actually one of my best friends. I mean, she's really like, she's a godsend. She's always there for me. She'll talk me off a ledge, and she's good people, man.
Emilio, I want to ask you a serious question. Your hair.
Oh, Rosemary. Rosemary is such a sweetheart of a girl.
Rosemary Merkel, right?
She's so cool. She's she's so free spirited. Like she does Lou Tirado's, another one of my best friends. Is tremendous. Talk about huge construction company, but you would never know it. Like down to earth, great families. Mom's awesome.
You're obviously very kind. Look at all the love and support. This is great.
Like Rosemary, she's such a fan, and she gives me such motivation when I see her, and she's always doing these awesome things. Like she does a lot of running and different outdoor activities, and she's not scared to do like a polar bear plunge or throw a bathing suit on. And when it's snowing, she'll go out there and jump in the snow with the bathing suit. She's cool. Like she would actually have a pretty good channel and a lot of followers if she would keep up with the content. But yeah, I mean, these are all people local love, man. Like,
dude, you know what, Jason? I want you to hashtag this shit on the bottom. Alrighty? Hashtag Emilio spreading the love. Because he's been doing that all night. Hashtag Emilio spreading the love. Because he's spreading the love tonight. You really are. and I want to be recognized.
These are like I always.
I think it's serious.
I give credit where credit's due, and I see like, look, I can read right through somebody.
Yeah, Emilio spreads love. I love it. That's great.
I can read right through bullshit. Like I know when somebody's being authentic and and it's coming from the heart, and like you can tell these people aren't being kind to me and giving me the motivation and pat me on the back for nothing. They don't want nothing out of that. They're just happy to see that I'm doing it and it motivates me and I love it and I'm going to keep doing it. And those are the type of people that I want around me, and they're all popping in. It's awesome. It's great. And that's what the show's about. Like
Absolutely.
I keep telling people, if somebody knows somebody that knows somebody and they want to come on the show or they got something,
I am feeling some real energy.
Inbox us, call me. My number's out there. I mean, Christ, I get spammed all day long from everybody else. I might as well have my friends call me and ask me if they could be on the show or I could do something.
What's your number, Emilio?
My number, 215-669-4347.
My number, right there, 215-906-3949. Just wanted you to know that. All right. Yo, Jason, I want to continue this. I want to continue this kind little segment. And my little kind cause this week feels really nice. I love food. Emilio, you're from Holland. You're not from Holland, PA, but you live in Holland now.
I live in Holland.
And there's a restaurant that you haven't been to, and that's going to change.
Which I can't believe. But.
No, it's going to change. I mean, okay. So let me give you an idea. So look, we know what these are, right? These are little characters in the game. What game?
Pac-Man.
Right. 1980, right? 1980 Phillies World Series. I don't know. That's where we're at.
One of the best games and most popular games to this day.
Absolutely. Now, 4 years later, this amazing restaurant opened up in Holland, Pennsylvania. It's called Aldo's Ristorante Italiano. I don't know if I did that right, but I wanted to kind of do it. Now, this place. Now, is that the pronunciation? Aldo's Ristorante Italiano?
Yeah, Ristorante.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to say something about this place. Now, first of all, I've been going there probably when I was about 5 or 6. Like I was there my whole life. My whole thing with kindness, and I always say it, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and don't be so judgmental. And my whole thing is bringing it more to the community. So this is a place that's amazing. So this hits 2 themes, okay, Emilio? This hits the theme of, number 1, being kind to yourself. Being kind to yourself is taking care of yourself. And by you going to this place, Aldo's Ristorante Italiano, the owners are Sal and Anna Alongi. They're absolutely amazing people. And treat yourself to some amazing food. I'm a little passionate. They have great pizza, great steaks. They have great entrees. I mean, this is not just a pizza place. This is really great food. Like they have like date night. You could do date night there. Get amazing like shrimp Francesca. Oh.
Whoa. What's a shrimp Francesca? Are you talking about shrimp franchise?
No. They do that. No, I'm talking about shrimp Francesca. It's all right.
I just want to make sure you didn't butcher it. Go ahead.
No. I didn't. Thank you, because I can say ragout if I want to say get me some ragout.
What's a ragout?
That's regatta.
Is that what's that, like a retarded goat or something? A ragout?
Yeah, some ragout.
You want some ragout? Like an inbred goat.
Ooh, I don't know where to recover from this. That's so amazing. So back to this place. So I really want us to support the community. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself to great food. And my other thing is be kind to others. And by you supporting the restaurant, you're being kind to the restaurant. And the restaurant can continue to serve the community because they've been around since 1984. And please, Emilio, please, let's go there. Let's check it out. Well, I have to have you have it because you know good food and you're gonna love this place.
Well, so here's the problem, right?
Lisa, are you serious?
Listen,
Lisa, come on. Date night, you, Bill. Let's go.
When you asked me about this place and I didn't know about it or I've never eaten there. It's like the reaction you get from somebody when they didn't see the movie Goodfellas or like The Godfather. It's like, what do you mean you never saw Goodfellas? You never saw The Godfather? Like you can't stop talking about it. You almost got to call your friends and be like, you believe this guy never saw Goodfellas? This guy never saw The Godfather? So for me, it's like almost like sacrilegious that I've never been to this place, especially when it's literally 3 minutes from my house.
All right. So So do you understand? Please, you give me your word. We're going there.
I'm ready to go right now with these pictures you're posting.
Dude, pizza, chicken, veal. They have it all.
Listen, my
Spaghetti. And they
paisans.
don't have, let me tell you, their sauce doesn't have the petrified seeds in it.
Listen, my paisans, they know how to cook, right? And those two names, Anna, and what's the other guy's name? Sal.
Where's it located? Village Shire. It's Village Shire Shopping Center. Sal. Wait. Village Shire Shopping Center. Wait, we want an address there. Give me an address. What's the address? There you go.
1456 Buck Road.
Pull it over to the left there, Jay. To my left or your left or someone's left. But there you go. That left. There you go. 1456 Buck Road, Holland, PA. 18966-215-860-2747. Sal and Anna Alonji are the owners. Family-owned restaurant since 1984. My brother Luis in the front. He's amazing. He's off on Wednesdays, by the way.
How's the chicken fried steak there?
I don't know if that's on the menu. I never asked. You asshole. Hey, look at that shrimp cocktail. That looks glorious, by the way.
Really?
Woo!
Is the po' boy there good?
Dish is the chicken flamingo. It's got this crazy pink sauce, whatever. It's amazing.
You eat flamingo?
What's that?
I thought they were an endangered species. I didn't know you can eat flamingo.
Oh wait, flamingo chicken. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. So it's not a real flamingo. You don't eat real flamingo.
Only on Wednesdays on leap year. But no, I don't.
All right, good.
All right, so there you go. That was kind of my kind cause.
So let me ask you a question. Does Sal and Anna know that you were promoting them tonight?
I did let her know that I let her know that I would be doing a shout out. I didn't mean to do it at 46 minutes into the show, but you were so great tonight. The cause was this guy, and it was great. In fact, can I just do this? Watch what I'm going to wear. Look at my hat. What does that say?
Aldo's Pizzeria.
That's the hat.
Not to be confused with Aldo's Pizzarama on Bustleton Avenue. That's known for their authentic, pizza and their Sicilian pizzas and stuff like that, which is another great place. It's just a pizza place, and it's fantastic if you like pizza. And then we have this place up here near me, which I am now going to invade and probably spend my money there a couple times a week. So
this has been a hell of a good time. Yo, Jason, I don't know how the hell we're just ranting.
What do you want to do? You want to do your chatting?
Yeah, just give me the final thing. We'll do one or two questions, and we have a great guest next week. We're not going to tell our viewers, but we have a really great guest next week. And we tell them, or should you keep it a secret?
I mean, listen, I've been friends with Enrique Iglesias for years. So when he comes on and sings To All the Girls I Loved Before, our following's going to go through the roof. I'm going to try to get Willie Nelson to do it with him too. But if they have problems flying in, do you have a backup guest? You want to?
I do have a backup guest who's really entertaining as well.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll keep the backup guest as a surprise.
Okay.
Yo, Jason, pop up the chatting. First question. You ready? This is random. I'm just asking you a question out of nowhere, just because I want to. Emilio, what year was this sitcom start? What year did the sitcom start? See that? You see what it is?
1990.
Going the wrong way. There we go. There. Seinfeld.
1990.
Dude, that's pretty fun. I mean,
it's either 90. It's either 94 or 90, right?
1989, 1990. You're right. I'm going to give that to you. It was off by 1 year.
I mean, come on. 1990 works. That's a winner.
I'm going to give it to you. It's like, I'm going to give that to you.
Especially when I was in 9th grade for me to know it.
There you go. Renee, she would love it. That is a great idea. Look at that one. Renee always has great
We're going to
ideas.
go to Aldo's. We're going in the kitchen, right? We're going to find out what's going on over there. I'm going to pick and eat and do all my Guy Fieri shit while we're in their kitchen. We'll have them on the show. All right?
I think it's great. I'll make that happen, by the way.
All right. Well, they have no choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you remember Do you remember the Beanie Babies?
I remember them, but I mean, I didn't play with them and shit.
Do you know what this Beanie Baby was? You remember the name for this one?
Nah, dude, that's like Pokemon shit. It's like out of my league.
That's Peace Bear. I thought with the peace thing, you would have got that. No big deal. No big deal. Ask me a question if you want. I have one more question. I do have one more question. Yeah. No, ask me one. What the hell?
I like you asking me questions, but you can't hit me with no like weirdo like toy things and stuff from like the 80s.
Give me a category. Give me a category.
You know what I mean? Like sports.
Okay.
Stuff like that. You know.
Okay. All right.
I mean, different things: sports, ingredients, food, geography.
Okay, I got one. Geography. Okay. I'm going to ask you one right now. Tell our viewers right now, bucket list item. Where is a place you have not been to that you want to go to that's out of the country? And why?
So I'm thinking that I'd love to see, this is going to be so off the wall, but I would like to go to Romania for some reason. Did you ever see the architecture? I never would have guessed that. Have you ever seen the architecture of Romania? Like the way, like even Budapest and different.
Like Jason, you better find some Romania slides while he's talking. Bring up some.
Even Budapest would be where I would want to go because some of the structures there are out of bounds. Like I don't think you could ever duplicate some of these architectural structures. And I just think that, and once I made my way through there, like I need like a month. 6 weeks to a month to myself to just land somewhere, stay there for a couple of weeks, and then just get on like, a train and go to Germany and go, across like, Scandinavia. Like I love that shit. And then, I was thinking about doing it and then they come up with this COVID and they killed everything. Now, thank God they just lifted all the mandates. Now you can go eat in Philly again.
That's amazing. No, well, I don't want to get into that.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I mean, like literally, it makes you want to rant.
All right. So your 9-year-old child can go eat in Philly now, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, look at that! Oh my God, look, he got some places up here. Look, he's doing some beautiful places to visit. And is that Romania? Look at that. Is there something? Does that look nice? Look at that.
Yeah, but there's a lot. Like, see, there's castles and like it's just
bring that shit up, man. That's nice. Bring that up, man. Holy crap, that's nice, man.
Like,
you weren't kidding. That's really nice.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you while he's bringing these pictures up, and then I'm gonna have you. You've been on such fire tonight, Emilio. I'm gonna have you do the closing.
Hold on, I think he's in Egypt now. Oh, there you go.
Hey, anything goes here. Emilio,
Dracula's castle's there too.
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Well, that's where Count Dracula's from, Romania, Transylvania.
You know what? It's pretty smart. You're a smart guy, by the way, for real. Like you are a smart fella.
I would say that I am a plethora of useless knowledge. How would you like that?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you what I am, and then my brother too. And it's weird because I never really loved math, but are we not numbers guys? Are we not numbers wizards? Like how fast do I spit numbers out when you're trying to calculate mortgage payments and stuff?
I'm not gonna lie, I shouldn't tell people this. You're giving me that payment. I'm like, damn, let me do my job. It's ridiculous with this guy over here. I'm like, let me do my job. Yeah, you are good with numbers. All right, here is a question for you. It's very because you're gonna know the answer because it kind of drives me crazy. And then after we do this final question, I want you Emilio, I want you to do the final message tonight, just because you've brought it, and I just want you to end it. So, this is how we're going. The question is, it's a food category, and this is something you're very passionate about. Can you please explain the whole seafood and the cheese issue? And because I'm not a fan of it, and I don't like when restaurants do it, I'm going to keep it real. Cheese and seafood is like really.
I put cheese on every single piece of pasta that comes across my face. I don't care if there's a crab hanging out of it, a lobster, a mussel, a clam, a shrimp. If it's got a pasta with it,
okay,
I'm putting cheese on it.
I appreciate that.
And there's a lot of different areas of Italy that their cultures and their traditions are based by the sea. Okay, so it's taboo to put cheese in their culture on fish, pasta with fish. I mean, I wouldn't just put the cheese on if it was just, if it was a frutta di mare with the scallops, no pasta, I would never put cheese on it. But if it has
that's
pasta,
what I was referring to. So with the pasta, that's a different play. I got you.
for me, I love the cheese mixed in with the pasta and the seafood. It doesn't bother me. I will tell you that you will get a
frutti di
lot.
mare, it'd be fine, right?
If it's just seafood, a frutta di mare or a fried diavolo with no seafood, with no pasta, I will not put cheese anywhere near it. No go.
Thank you.
I will tell you that this is my preference. In the region we're from, we use a lot of cheese, a lot of pecorinos, a lot of Parmigianos, Reggiano Parmigianos, and a lot of other areas of Italy. If you put
How about
cheese,
locatelli? A little locatelli in there?
look, yeah, I mean we can run the gamut. Look at, I mean, there's 1,000 cheeses. I can sit here.
I just wanted to say a cheese. It felt good.
Yeah, so look at the beautiful cheese.
Beautiful cheese.
You know, a Grana Padano. There's a lot of different cheeses.
I like when you say different cheeses. It's getting me excited. It's weird.
So what I will tell you is that I won't get into this argument about if cheese goes on seafood and pasta, because there's a lot of areas in Italy, a lot of regions that they will not. I mean, again, it's one of those things. You could really insult somebody if they come out, you know, with a nice seafood dish, and you could insult the shit out of them.
I have to interject. You told me, I learned something from you, that Alfredo sauce was not Italian, right? And one of my favorite things to cook.
Oh, who'd you learn that from?
Didn't you say like Alfredo sauce? They don't do like the cheese sauce or something like that?
No, I said you won't find pepperoni in Italy.
Oh,
now,
pepperoni.
I'm going to tell you this, that
or gravy.
Hold on, you could be right, Jay, because in order to get that creamy sauce in Italy, you're going to want a carbonara. And what they do with a carbonara is they make the cream with the egg yolk, okay? And that's the creaminess of the pasta with the cheese. They don't use any heavy cream in that carbonara. So technically, I could never see myself being in my dad's town and my family's town in Lugano, Italy, or in Rome, Sorrento, Capri, Vasto, any of those regions, and even dare asking for a fettuccine Alfredo. I mean, that's talk about tourist. I mean, oh my God.
So that's but one of my favorite things to cook is a crab cake and shrimp Alfredo.
It's off the charts. I mean, I would be over there eating that right now. I'm not. One of my brother's one of his favorite dishes is the Alfredo sauce.
You're not.
And anything, yeah.
You going, by the way. You don't like food.
He loves the Alfredo sauce. I just don't know if
Emilio, do you like cookies?
So I like oatmeal raisin, and I like chocolate chip cookies, and I like, the butter cookie. But they have to be. So I have to have a soft texture to my cookie. I don't like rock hard cookies, and if they're rock hard, I don't care how good they are. I won't eat them.
I'm going to tell you. So give me a rock hard cookie that you don't like. Give me an example of like a rock.
So no, what I'm saying is anything that's rock hard. Like the only thing
that you don't like the Chips Ahoy cookies that are hard. I
love the Chips Ahoy. I was just gonna say the only hard. You know what I hate? I don't eat them. I've never eaten them. I don't like them. It's Oreos. I hate them.
I said Oreos. I called it, didn't I?
I hate them.
Dude, look at this right now. Let me rant. You ready? Yeah. Gentlemen, this is the greatest cookie place. I went there last night, had no less than 14,000 calories per cookie. I don't know what the hell. These cookies are, they will, I'm not even saying, they're not low calories. Holy crap.
Crumble?
Crumble!
Better than Otis Spunkmeyer?
Yeah. You know what, dude? I'm telling you, they're open until 10 o'clock tonight, dude.
But are they soft?
Yeah. You want to be there right now? They're open till 10. You got me ranting right now. Do me a favor, Emilio. I'm having so much fun. You're a blessing in my life. Seriously, thank you for the sauce with that beautiful. We're going to be cooking that this week. You gave me you gave you some gravy, as we call it in the East Coast. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I gave you a bottle of homemade wine.
And wine.
Courtesy of the Ciocca, Berardi, and Dicicco collaborations. And I gave you a homemade jar of tomato sauce, courtesy of the Berardi, Di Francesco, and Dicicco collaboration. That's homemade and as organic as it comes. And a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that shit.
I appreciate our friendship. You are a kind soul. Seriously, Emilio. I want you to give us the parting words before we come back next week.
So I'm just gonna keep it real, like I stated earlier in the show. I want everybody to pay attention to this show. Chad puts his money behind it, and he puts his time and effort and heart behind it, and I am passionate about it. That's why I do it every week. I don't do it for any other reasons. I'm not trying to advertise for myself. Everybody knows what I do. I want everybody to network. I want everybody to take down the shield, man. Like let's break through here. Let's get through to everybody and drop that hardcore Philly attitude, and let's start the network. If you provide a service or a product, let's recommend each other. And there's plenty to go around, man. Look, we can't do it all. We can't have it all. And at the end of the day, look, being positive, having the energy to stay positive. That's what it's all about. And you want everybody to network together, to feel and show the love, and to keep tuning into our show and pay attention, and go to TikTok, create an account, and follow. What is it? The Philly Italian Realtor. It's not
Emilio, the Philly Italian Realtor.
TikTok's where it's going to be. I'm doing a new show over there, and I'll post the funny videos there. I'll still do it on Facebook, but Facebook's algorithm keeps capping me. And I'll be honest with you, they need to pay me before I pay them to keep it going. John Duffin, thanks for checking in. I will be seeing you next week with Chad at the Famous Deli. I will be going out in a medevac after I eat the corned beef or the pastrami special, and I'll probably be eating some of your turkey special. That's going down.
Wait, so you guys are gonna do some business?
We're gonna do business. You're gonna do business. We're all gonna do business. And I want everybody to have a great rest of the week and a safe weekend, and enjoy the shows as they come. And if you want to be on them, inbox us, call us, flash us. I don't give a shit what you do. Do it. Take it easy.
Boom.
Do